welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be reviewing the Fab Fit Fun box. Fab Fit Fun is a subscription box that comes out seasonally, so 4 times a year. And the great thing about Fab Fit Fun is that it supports women's charities. So on the bottom of the box here, you can see it says, in support of women's Alzheimer's movement. So one thing to mention about this box is that you pay $50 for the box, but then you pay shipping and tax because it's American. You don't have to pay import charge to the UK. And you can normally find a coupon, like $20 off for your first purchase. So it averages about £50. I got the autumn 2019 box and I personally did not like it. I did the survey that you have to fill in when you sign up for an account. And I said I didn't like skincare, that I liked homeware, kitchenware and makeup. My box is almost entirely skincare. I'd watched loads of reviews and everyone had been getting straighteners and teeth whitening products and makeup and eyeshadow. So I was really disappointed to get just skincare. So I sent them a message and I said, how come I've just got skincare? I did the survey, I said I didn't like skincare and all I've got is skincare. How is that okay? And they replied that actually the survey is for them to get a demographic and it doesn't influence what you get in your box. Which is fair enough, but I feel like they should say that at the time because I ordered the box thinking it was a personal tailor-made box. I've seen a lot of negative reviews about that August box, so I thought I'd give it another go and this time get in there earlier. So I pre-ordered it before it came out and there was a bigger selection of products and I'm actually really happy with what I got. There's a good variety and I feel like it's more appropriate for me. This arrived about a week ago. If you open it up, the first thing you get is this little magazine and it pretty much just shows everything that you could have received. And then there's a couple of articles about key products, some recipes, some information about the charities they support. So the first item, I've taken it out of my box. I have been living in it for the past week. It's down here, is this throw. So this is the unhide throw. So it's faux fur and it's called the Lil Marshmallow, which is just so cute. It came rolled up like a big sausage marshmallow and honestly it's the softest thing I've ever felt in my life. It's pretty big. It's about 1.5 meters by 1 meter. So as long as there's 1 to 2 items in there that you like, it'll pay for itself. This blanket, that's the item I like. Okay, the next item I've got is this coffee scrub by Frank Body. It retails at, let me check my magazine, $16.95. I've used this already in the shower and it is like it's like taking coffee grounds and rubbing them on your skin, but then afterwards my skin was so soft. I don't know if it's got like moisturizer in there or I just didn't wash it off properly, but my skin, like it felt like I just moisturized. I took about a small handful, it did my whole body, and I would say there's probably about 10 applications, maybe more in here. It smells so good. It smells like actual coffee. I was actually gonna buy this anyway, so I'm so glad it was in the box. So the next item is this Beauty Bakery Proof is in the Pudding palette. This comes in at $38, which is a pretty expensive palette. I put that up with like Tarte, Too Faced, that kind of higher end but still high street palette. Comes in a little sleeve, you take it out and they're all pudding themed shades. So they're kind of neutrals, warm, wintry neutrals, and they've got pudding names, so butterscotch, chia pudding, salted caramel, warm cocoa. They do look like really nice shades, and with $38 value, I'm expecting quite high quality. I did Google this palette to see some reviews and it came out about 6 months ago, so this is end of the line, probably stock they couldn't shift. but it's nice to have a proper full-size palette in one of these boxes, so I'll take that. The next product is this Adore bracelet, and it's got Swarovski crystals in it. Now, when I saw this online, I thought the whole circle was covered in crystals, and I thought $38 retail, that's really good value. But if you actually look, there's just one crystal, and I don't know if it's just mine or it's meant to look like this. From the picture, I think it's meant to look like this. The circle isn't a circle, it's like wonky. It might be an aesthetic. I don't know. I don't like it. I'll be giving this away, probably to someone I don't like. I remember the options in this box that you could choose were like slippers, some Rebecca Minkoff mittens, and I think I chose this because I have enough slippers and mittens, so I chose this, but I regret it. The next item is this Nails Inc Thirsty Hands Hydrating Mask. There's 2 packets in here. I think it's one for each hand. I would not pay $16 for something I could only use once. And actually I have eczema on my hands. I don't use scented lotions, scented products on my hands, so I probably will give this away too. Would I pay $16 for a hand mask that I could use once? No. It's included in a box. It's effectively free because the blanket covers the price of the box anyway, so I'm sure it's good. I trust Nails Inc. I have a lot of their nail varnishes. I think $16 for a single-use hand mask is overpriced. Probably why it's made itself into a subscription box, because they weren't selling them well. The next is this Lash MD conditioning balm. Well, it's like a conditioning gel for eyelash and eyebrow, and this has a $70 retail value. The reason I chose this is because I've started getting my lashes lifted, and they say to do it every 6 weeks, but I find the root of my lash where they've lifted it gets really sensitive, and I just know that perming solution is not good for my lashes. So I thought if I start conditioning with this, $70 value, so it must be good, right? Start conditioning with this, and hopefully that sensitivity along my eyelash and that kind of dry feeling from having them lifted and permed will resolve. Haven't used it, don't know if it works. I also have really thin eyebrows and have to pencil them in every day, and you can use this on your brows too, so I might start using it before I go to bed as a conditioner and hope it kind of works as a hair booster. I don't know. Whoever is out there paying $70 for this, I really hope it's good. I can't envision buying this product again for $70. 4 millilitres. So I also got this Prep Rally. It says it's a prime and prep detangler, but it also says it protects your hair up to 230 degrees. So I've started using this as a heat protector. It smells gorgeous. It's by Dry Bar. Never been to Dry Bar, don't even know if we have it in the UK. Got a Dyson Airwrap, it's supposed to be good for my hair. Mainly just using this because it smells gorgeous. 10 out of 10 would recommend. The final product is one that I was going to buy anyway, and I'm so glad it turned up in this box. I didn't get to pick it, it was just one of those items that turned up. I've seen a few people on YouTube have received one as well, so it might be in everyone's box, I don't know. But it's one of these makeup erasers, and I've used it twice so far. So it's like a big pink flannel, and there's a longer side and a shorter side, like the fuzzies are shorter, and yes, my makeup is all over it. And what it's supposed to do is you wet it, and you can use it to take off your makeup without any products. So what I normally use is a microfiber flannel. It's one of those really soft fuzzy ones with micellar cleansing water, and I will use that in the mornings when I first wake up to get off like mascara, leftovers, and I'll use it if I've gone out and have a full face of makeup before I go to bed, and I use it to get liquid lipstick off as well. So this, you're supposed to just use water. The first time I tried to just wet it, it was almost like it was hydrophobic, like the water just ran off it, so I had to like soak it and then it was too wet. I wrung it out and it felt dry. It was really weird. So then I watched Tati Westbrook review this, and she had a little pot of water and she dipped it in. So I tried that, I dipped it in, and it actually worked really well. And it says to use circular motions. So I'm using circular motions and it's like pulling on my skin. So I try it on the other side, the longer fuzzy side that's supposed to be for exfoliating. And again, it's like dragging my skin. I try a bit more water and do it on my eyes. And to be fair to this thing, it gets eye makeup off, it gets liquid lipstick off. Great. The problem I had is that on my cheeks, areas with foundation, it wasn't slidey enough to get my makeup off. It was dragging and pulling on my skin, and I felt like under my eye area, it was pulling. So I put a little bit of micellar cleansing water on like I normally would, and that seemed to do the job. But then I was thinking, I've now replaced my 2 for £1 Primark microfiber flannels with this £15 fancy flannel. So I'm not sure about it. I'm going to keep using it. I've got mixed reviews. It was good for getting off liquid lipstick. And I'm not sure. It's soft though. It's really soft. So they also give you this HelloFresh coupon for 9 free meals. I think it's just American based, so I won't be using that. So finally in this box, you get a little coupon code for $15 off your first box to give to a friend. It says that's $200 value for $34.99. And I really do think this box does have a $200 value. None of it are free samples like you get in Glossybox, Birchbox. They're all full-size products. They're all known makes like Drybar, Nails Inc. So that is it, my review of the Winter Fab Fit Fun Box 2019. Get it just for the blanket. I'm in love. I'm in love. Hello, it's editing me. I thought I would just take a moment to show you all my tiny mini Christmas tree. Look how cute it is. And I've pretty much only got Disney baubles on it. I found them at Primark. I love them. They're so cute.